I feel like there's always been a debate over what's better, hardback books or paperback books. The debate can go on forever and ever, and I do have a preference. For me, I prefer hardback books, and there are a good 4 or 5 reasons why, and we're gonna talk about those right now. Before I get into that, I do want to say that I love paperback books. They're awesome, they're great. I'm just gonna talk about why I prefer hardbacks a little bit more. The first reason why I prefer hardback books is because there was a harsh reality I had to face when I started getting into new release books. New release books are more than likely only going to be released in hardback in the beginning. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm very impatient. I do not have the patience to wait for the paperback book to come out, which could take up to probably a year. And no, when the book releases and it's something I want to read, I'm gonna buy it, and you know, it's gonna be a hardback. And do I regret it? No, because I want to read the book now. And I suppose I could buy the book in ebook format, but I don't want to read a book on my phone. I want the physical copy in my hands because I am that person. The second reason why I prefer hardback books is because I'm a very clumsy person. I trip on my own feet, I walk into walls, I don't have a lot of balance, and it's not great. When I'm out and about and I happen to be reading a paperback book, I will probably drop this book and damage it, and it makes me feel so bad because paperbacks are they're so fragile. I could easily bend the cover, rip pages, it's not a good time. But with a hardback book, these things are sturdy and it takes a lot to damage them. So when I drop it on the floor, I can have that reassurance that my book is gonna survive. I'll be happy to know that the cover won't be ripped, the spine won't be broken, and it'll be like it was good as new. I know not everyone is like this, but if you're a clumsy person, you can really appreciate a hardback book for being as sturdy as it is. The third reason is sort of weird, and I'm sure it doesn't happen to everyone, but it does happen to me. For some reason, when I'm out and about, or at work, or wherever I choose to be reading, when I'm reading a paperback book, I get disturbed a lot, and people will ask me about the book and they'll just talk to me, and I'll have to pause my reading, which sucks because I just want to read. But I have noticed that when I'm reading a hardback book, I don't get bugged as often. And I don't know if it's because a hardback book really just has that look like, don't disturb me, I'm in the zone, I'm reading. I like to think that it does, and if that's the case, then that's kind of awesome because then I could view hardbacks as a natural human repellent. Does that make sense? That probably sounds really sad. And the fourth reason why I love hardback books, this is probably my favorite out of the ones I've said so far. It's pretty funny, but it's my favorite. And that is because hardback books can be used as a weapon. Come at me, bro, and I'll just smack you across the face and you're out, on the ground, knocked out, you're done. I'm a reader, and I carry hardback books, and they're heavy, and they will do some damage, and they will hurt you. Self-defense, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. And the fifth and final reason why I prefer hardbacks might be a little bit vain, but I don't care. It's because I just prefer how they look on my shelf. They just look so beautiful, and they look so classy and just nice. And I know that's a little bit sad and whatnot, but whatever, I don't care. I like to make myself feel better by just listing these reasons that I just said in my head, and then I feel a little bit better inside, and everything's okay. Those are my 5 reasons why I love hardbacks and prefer them just a little bit more than paperbacks. Leave in the comments below what you prefer, and if you do prefer paperbacks, tell me why, and if you do prefer hardbacks, also if you have more reasons why you like them, tell me more down below. I'd love to get a discussion going, maybe, possibly, sorta, I don't know. So I'm gonna go now, and this is getting awkward. Bye!